gotta find my life away from home. My life away from home. My life away from home. My life. Still gotta find my life away from home. My life away from home. My life away from home. My life. I still trying to find my.
What up, world? It's your boy Worldwide Hugo, and it's your auntie's favorite host. And I'm back with another episode of Laugh Away from Home, advocating comedy for mental health. And we're gonna be showing you some gems through the feeling, the healing, the planning, and the action. And I got a super special guest, my dog Gerald Houston. Come on now, what's going on, bro? Viral sensation. We talking about stand-up comedian. We talking about a super dad. We talking about, come on now, the man behind the camera, the voice of the internet.
Bro, why you say world? Like the whole world gonna see this.
You don't think the whole world gonna see this?
The whole world? Like the whole entire world.
You don't think I think the world gonna see this. I'm Worldwide Hugo, bro. You never know, bro.
Alright.
How you think I got you here?
How many continents we gonna touch with this?
Man, you never know, bro. I got some people in Australia on my shit right now.
How many continents is it?
How many continents in the world?
Yeah.
I don't know. How many is it? How many in Africa?
Africa's a continent, and that's it by itself.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah. You probably thinking like North Africa and South Africa is like a continent.
There's countries. My bad. Yeah. Nah. So how many continents is it?
7.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I love the number 7. That's my life path number. But how's everything in the new year, man? You feeling? Were you affected by the fires? No. Yeah.
Yeah, I was affected by the fires. I had to breathe that smoke in. It was stinking very bad.
Man.
It smelled terrible.
So you weren't close to him, though.
So I feel like I should at least I think Biden gave everybody like $740 or something like that.
$770, I think.
$770. I wanted $770 check. So I had to breathe that smoke.
Did you get it?
I didn't get it.
Oh, yeah, nah. I heard about it, but I know some people who got it, too. But
they got it? What would you do? What are you going to do? Your whole house got burned down. What are you going to do with $770?
I don't know, because in my head, it's kind of like a slap in the face. It's
like you can't even, like, that's like...
You can't replace
it's like 2 or 3 nights in a hotel.
Not out here.
Yeah. No, especially. I mean, if everything got burned out, they don't have a car, so they don't got to pay for parking, so they might be able to get it for...
Oh, you different.
That much.
Yeah, I mean, even still, the inflation is crazy. Airbnbs went up for the past few weeks out here.
Yeah, it was crazy.
All that shit.
They had one dude on the news. He had he was on the news and he was crying because the ashes of his mom got burnt up.
So what you're saying is she was already burned and she burned again.
Yeah, he should have.
That's a rebirth, though.
No, I'm saying like he was crying like mad. I was like, bro, he should have just. If that was my mom and she got burnt up in the house and like she was already ashes, I would have just put the whole house inside of an urn.
Okay, that's a big urn.
You know what I'm saying? Like he gotta think. He gotta think. You can put your memories in that urn, bro. Like, and he was rich anyway, so whatever.
Oh, so you feel like the rich don't? You say they'd be alright?
Nah, I really just don't say like the rich. Like just because they're rich doesn't mean that they shouldn't be like feeling the effect of the fires. But I really care more about like Altadena, the people that didn't have any money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they lost they lost everything they had and they can't get it back.
Can't get it back.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these people that lost their houses in I don't know how to say it, the Palisades or whatever, a lot of them have resources to get it back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the memories in their house they probably can't get back, you know, and I send my condolences to everything that happened over there. But I'm more concerned about places like Altadena where they're not even like, you know what I'm saying, financially stable to bounce back. They're
and
done.
People out there that literally
so
they're
like,
not even allowing them to.
So them are the people we should be trying to help out. You know what I'm saying? Like first, help them out first.
Are you have you ever taken like a super traumatic loss like that before in life in general though? Like how people might have went through the fires. Like have you went through any like traumatic loss like that before?
I lost my Jaguar in a flood.
Like your whip.
Yup.
Yeah.
I had a Jaguar, bro. It was clean. Man, I missed that Jaguar.
Where?
It was in Kansas City, Missouri.
That's where you're from, right?
Yeah, I'm born in Detroit.
Okay.
Detroit born. You know, left Detroit at about 9 years old, and then raised in Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it flooded one time, like in my apartment complex. It rained real bad, and it flooded in the whole like complex. Like it was like the complex turned to a pond. You know, in my Jaguar, man, I had a 90. What was it like? I think it was a 90 to 93 or 94. I think it was 94 Jaguar. It only had like, I had got it when it had like 14,000 miles on it. You know, so it was just real clean, peanut butter, leather on the inside.
How old were you?
100 green. Probably about, I want to say like, that was in 2017. So this is we want to say like maybe like 27 or something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was like your process of like getting through that? Like what was like your first steps like to coping with like, damn, I done lost my goddamn Jaguar. Like
I should have got insurance. And I didn't get insurance on that mug, so I was fucked. So I couldn't do nothing about it, you know. And it was a loss because that money came from that money that I bought with that Jaguar was mixed with some money that was bad money. You know what I'm saying? Like getting the money the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know, illegal ways and shit.
Right.
You know, so.
So you feel like it kind of was that like a transitional point in your life where you like, all right, I done took that loss, and that was from that type of money. Maybe I need to like switch up how I'm moving a little bit.
I mean, you would think that sometimes when you're doing illegal activities for money, but when you got kids and people depending on you, you just keep doing it. But in the back of your mind, you probably think that. But at that point, I wasn't thinking, oh man, I need to stop doing this. I was thinking, oh no, I need to do this more so I can make the money back that I just
me another
lost.
Jaguar.
Get another Jaguar. So
Yeah.
you know, and one day I can find something to replace this money.
Yeah.
You know, I used to always kind of pray.
Yeah.
You know, and ask God to replace the money with like funny money, like comedy money or something. You know?
Funny money, that's what you call it?
Yeah, funny money.
For sure. There it is. So like in Kansas City, like what was your childhood like growing up? I heard you say like you dibbled and dabbled in the streets. Like what was your family dynamic like? Were your mom and your dad married?
No, my mom and daddy was married. They was together. I was like I used to play basketball. I did every sport. I played basketball, ran track, football in high school.
Yeah. You got siblings?
Yeah, I got three siblings. I got 2 brothers and a sister.
And everybody grew up in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, together.
So what made you like what was that, just the culture of kind of like what you was around? Like why you got in the streets, or you kind of just found it, or you had people around it, or what made you like start?
No, it just kind of really just like, it started off just, you know, just, I feel like it started off with me just hanging around friends, and then your friends, you know, doing stuff, and you see they doing, you're like, oh man, he did that, and he made that money like that real quick, you know. And I had a cousin who was, you know, real flashy in the street life, and you know, I remember one time this nigga had me just, he was like he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, somebody gonna pull up, and you just give him this script, and they gonna give you the money. So I'm like, all right, cool. I guess it was somebody who just, this was a person who he used to deal with all the time. It wasn't a random person. He must have told my cousin gonna bring it out to you, and you gonna bring it in. So I brought it outside, and then he gave me the money, and I'm just, when he gave me the money, I didn't, like, you know, you supposed to do a smooth drug deal. How you supposed to just get the money and just put it in your pocket real smooth?
Yeah.
I ain't put it in my pocket real smooth. I was stuck looking at how much money it was. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, all this for these pills, nigga. I'm like, shit, nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
And then dude called my cousin, like, man, your cousin was just sitting looking at the money stuck. Like, what's wrong with that nigga? I'm like, bro, I ain't know it was that much. You know what I'm saying? For what I just gave you. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't explain all that. He just said, come in and do this. And you bringing out 6 G's for this little bitty, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stack of pills, bro. I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you need a pick me up and you see it, you be like, man, you know, you never know what you'll do. But so what moment did you have to transition out of the streets where you were like, all right, I'm not gonna fuck with this shit no more? Like, and was it cold turkey or is it, well?
No, it was like I got phased out, man. If I really wanna Damn. Shit. Well.
If you still in the streets, you
no,
don't gotta
I'm not in the
answer none
streets
of this.
anymore.
Okay, I'm like,
No, I'm not in the streets no more, bro. I don't do none of that shit. I don't do none of that.
You feel
I
me?
do not
I
do
ain't
that.
tripping.
Strictly comedian comedy. I just want to see how I want to say this.
okay, for sure.
Well, my cousin passed away, so everything he ever did, it doesn't matter. They can't dig him up. And they can't even dig him up. He's ashes. So,
Yeah.
nigga, if you wanna, I got the urn, nigga. If you want to come get him, take his urn to jail. He can, but nigga, nah. But I used to. How can I say this without being too? So basically, let's put it like this. So basically, the product, when I first started going viral, right, and I started going viral, the product started not being as good anymore. They changed some things in the product, changed some ingredients in the product, and made it not good anymore.
Yeah.
And they decreased the value of it.
Mhm.
And so as I was phasing out, that was happening.
Oh, the
Oh damn, the YouTube ad came on.
that should be.
That nigga rented the logo, nigga. Hey, that nigga rented the logo on Fiverr, nigga.
Nah, I made that on my.
No, sickly without. Oh yeah, right back into it. Yeah, so the product started, not being as good because the company that was making it changed the ingredients.
Right.
So the value went down, and so the money started going down. As I seen me making a little bit of here and there traction on social media,
Mhm.
that money started going down. Then by the time I got my real first social media check, man, I ain't even need. It was the money that I was getting was already like nothing.
Right.
So it was like
Yeah, it was time to just.
it was time to go. The game got rid of me.
Yeah, he said
You know
the
what I'm
game got
saying?
rid of me. Nah, for sure. Shout out to content creating, taking you out the streets, man.
Yeah.
I love that. So you were speaking on your first content creating check. Like, what's the most you've ever made content creating, like, off a week? Like, cause like I know you were a barber too, so like I know my barber back home, he doing $50 to $100 haircuts, and I know he can trap out at least 4,500 to 5,000 in a week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what was like the barber money in a week like versus the content creator money in a week, like versus the stand up comedy money in the week? Those three.
Barbering money, I mean, it's not as good and as lucrative as getting money on the internet,
Yeah.
but it's not a bad job,
I know niggas running it
Yeah,
up.
you out there. Yeah, you a barber, man. You can, when I was cutting hair, I stopped cutting hair in 2019, January 4th, 2019.
Yeah.
Is when I stopped cutting hair in the barbershop.
And you have been cutting for how long?
I ain't been cutting for.
I'm saying no, like you had been.
I forgot
like,
about my
when you started.
anniversary. I said I'm supposed to do something for my anniversary. I forgot about it. I gotta turn up after this.
Facts. When did you start?
Start doing what? Cutting hair.
Mm-hmm.
I was cutting hair since I was 11.
11.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, I was cutting hair in the locker room at school, bro.
That's crazy.
Niggas paying me to line them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, they just called me Hustle Man in high school.
Yeah.
Cause like I had this jacket, I had holes in my jacket, so and it was a reversible jacket. It had holes in it, so I used to keep CDs in that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to get the CDs from like off the little Columbia house. You can buy the CDs for like 99 cents. You get 11 CDs.
Mm-hmm.
So I just fill them out in my mama name, my auntie name, my uncle name, whoever name I can get them in. Then I go to their house and get all the CDs, and I have like probably like 80 CDs. 'Cause I done ordered all these CDs from all these people,
Mm-hmm.
and I take them to school and sell them. And I got it for 99 cents a piece. I don't even never remember even paying the 99 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a subscription that got billed to your auntie. She,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you was really one of that. I used to have something like that with candy back in the day. Like my
Yeah.
mom used to shop at Costco and Sam's all the time, and I literally used to get them big boxes.
I used
of
to
candy
hustle,
for
bro, in high school, bro.
full book bag. It got to the point where people would buy my book bag to be able to sell candy in school, because like everybody used to come to me, and I used to have the frozen Gatorades. Like it used to go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to trap it out. That selling candy and cutting grass. I used to cut grass like a motherfucker. I really thought I was Spanish. I ain't gonna cap. That was crazy. But so when did you start stand up comedy? I know you said you was been barber. You was barbering since. Oh, we didn't even answer the 3. Cool. Let's go back to it. Boom. My bad. The most you made content creating. The most you made in a week. Comedy. Stand up comedy.
Stand up. Well, shoot. Stand up comedy, man. I think T.I. said it. He said it ain't that much money in it. So
yeah, I know. That's kind of like the humorous love part about it. Like it's
me personally, the most money I made doing stand up in a week, I would say like 5 G's.
5 G's. Yeah. That's amazing though.
Yeah.
You know, you think it's 52 weeks in a
Yeah,
year.
5 G's, $5,200. About 5 G's.
There it is. Check him out. And what's the most you ever made barbering?
I want to say like maybe like 2,500. Because when I was cutting hair, the haircuts they wasn't.
They won't like how they
wasn't
are
50
now.
to 100. That was good.
So you would have been making about 50.
Yeah, them cuts was like 25.
Yeah, sometimes 15.
Like,
nigga.
Yeah, you can get a 15 cut. Yeah, nigga get a 15. You just like
just get
don't. If you just getting I cut a nigga like if you come in here, you ain't got no facial hair or nothing.
Yeah.
I just want to fade.
Yeah.
In the line, man, you got 15. Like, come sit down, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna cut you up real quick. Get you crispy. You gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come back. Yeah, get him out of here. He don't want too much, nigga. It's the niggas that got the beards and all that other shit. Gotta get it, get it right, cause that take time. Cause you gotta see. I'm very picky about it, cause
yeah,
you gotta. If the barber ain't using the mirror, if he ain't doing this and looking in the mirror and moving your head and adjusting your shit, don't let him cut your shit.
Yeah. He just going off his eyes.
Yeah, he ain't look at the mirror, nothing, nigga. You ain't about to cut my shit.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck how long you been cutting, nigga.
Barbers in LA terrible.
Yeah. I found a good one though.
Yeah, you did. You gotta send me his number, bro. I'm still out here struggling.
Yeah, shout out Wayne, man. Big bearded barber Wayne, you know.
Hey, that's what's up.
Shout out
Big bearded
Wayne.
Barber, bro.
Big bearded barber in LA. Go holler at him, man.
So, last one was content creating. What's the most you ever made content creating? You said 5,200, then you said 2,500, and then so content creating. What's the most you made content creating in a week?
Man, probably like 15,000, 20,000.
And it's crazy because people don't think that the content creation, and you started at a great time too, but people don't think that content creation really is putting people in a different space in life. Like,
right.
Getting 20,000 in a week can change a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got the right plans, the right resources, the right relationships to make it make sense. Like, I'm looking for mine. Like, where mine finna come from? So you started stand up comedy when?
2017.
2017.
Yeah.
And like, what was that like jumping into comedy? Do you come from like an entertainment family or?
Nah, nobody in my family was entertained. My daddy was a dancer. He danced on this TV show called The Scene in Detroit.
A dancer, like
in Detroit,
like
nigga used to spit fire out his mouth.
Oh shit!
Me? Like nigga do a dance and then spit fire out, whoo, and fire come out his mouth.
Oh damn, he an entertainer for real. Like
that nigga was cold.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's about much entertainment came in my family. But I don't know, man. I just think that. I just always knew that I was supposed to be a comedian at some point, you know. Mm-hmm. I tried it out when I was younger, when I was like 18, even 17. I snuck in a couple of clubs and tried it out, and you know, it felt good, but I just felt like a funny kid. Yeah. You know, I didn't feel like I had anything to relate to these people. Like I'm just a kid with a bunch of energy, and you know, can talk about whatever and act out stuff, you know. Right. I didn't feel like that was, you know, substance. That wasn't like true comedy to me. So I felt like I needed to go through stuff in life in order to become a better comedian. So
that's real. A lot of the comedy that translate on stage is comedy that like people are really experiencing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. I feel like I always tell myself I wish I would have got into comedy earlier, but I really needed to go through everything I went through, and in that fashion to be able to handle comedy at the capacity that I'm handling.
Well, comedy doesn't have an age,
Mm-hmm.
so it's comedy is nothing that you can do. Like you can do if you want to try to be a comedian at 50 years old.
You definitely can.
You can do it. I mean, that's what anything really. If you want to be a rapper at 50 years old, you probably can do it. This social media era. But, hypothetically, I'm just telling you that comedy has no age. People are going to find you funny for a long time. When it comes to rap, and you're 60 years old and you're rapping about blunts and bitches, we don't want to hear that.
You got another demographic, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're 60 years old and you're still being a fucking a nuisance and annoying or funny or just didn't grow up, like he's just childish. If you're childish, it's acceptable.
Yeah.
It's acceptable for you to do that at that age. So there's no comedy is limitless.
Yeah.
It's the best profession to get in if you're funny because it's limitless, and it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Sprint is I'm trying to get to 10 million followers.
Right.
You might not get just because one person got 10 million followers in 3 years
mm-hmm.
doesn't mean you're gonna get 10 million followers in 3 years.
Right.
You might get to 10 million followers in 10 years.
Yeah.
You never know.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Everybody's timing is definitely different. Speaking of timing, like, at what point did you start being like, okay, content creation is what I'm finna get into for real? Like, I'm taking this shit serious.
Man, I it's funny, man. I started doing comedy, and I started winning comedy contests, and I got invited to the Improv, and then I won another contest up there. Then they started letting me open up for a bunch of people that come in town, like Lil Duval, Ha Davis.
Yeah.
And I had opened up for Lil Duval, and after that, they had I was at the gym and they had me open up for Just Hilarious. They was like, "Yo, can you come open up for Just Hilarious?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." And so like I kind of at that point in time in my life, 2017, I really wasn't into. I didn't watch videos on the internet like funny people.
Yeah.
Like so I didn't watch it. So my source of funny entertainment has always been just Facebook. People on Facebook are the funniest people on earth. But I didn't watch anybody. I probably knew of people like I knew who Ha Davis was just because he's from Detroit, and I think I knew Desi Banks. But really outside of that, other names I really didn't like pay attention to it too much to it. So like
I didn't know Ha Davis was from Detroit.
Huh? Yeah, Ha and like DC, of course DC, Young Fly, like yeah, him, people like him, like I heard him. But at that point in time, I had seen like one of Just Hilarious like her videos or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, that girl. I had just seen her video. She had a funny video on the internet. I just seen it. And so like, yeah, I opened up for her. And then my brother was telling me, he was like, man, you taking the slow route. You're going to all these open mics and you're doing all these shows, and it's gonna take forever for you to make it that way. You need to get on the internet and do videos, right? Yeah. So he had told me that probably like a few months before that. So when I get to Just Hilarious show, I get there and it's packed out. Everybody's there. It's a sold out show. And I'm just like, damn, she sold out all these shows off the
off social media,
off the internet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, shit, I guess that's what the formula is. So not even a month later, I went viral.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I went viral. And I thought that I was on. When I went viral, I literally thought that was gonna put me on. I thought I was on. I did 25 million views. I did 25 million views in like one day.
Yeah.
That's when I first went viral, bro. So I thought I was on, but that I wasn't on after that. Nothing happened. Like I got like 13,000 followers on Facebook. That was it. Nothing happened. So I just kept on producing content, viral, going viral again, going viral again. Then some of them didn't go so viral, and then you had some more that went viral. Like I just kept doing it, you know. And then so like I felt like the internet liked me, and I was like, okay, they like me, so I'm gonna just keep putting content out there because obviously there's some people out there that like me, you know. So
yeah. So just inevitably keep putting out fucking content, man.
Yeah,
Stop
just
holding
keep
your
putting
content. How many times a day do you think people should post?
But don't follow my blueprint. But they say, like, if you look it up technically, like if I was gonna teach a class, I would encourage everybody to post, you know, if you post in reels is a new thing right now. That's the thing that's popping right now. People's attention spans are shorter, so the reels are getting more views, more engagement. They're in the algorithm more, you know. So I would say you should post 4 times a day.
Yeah, 4 times a day. And I'm at like 2 right now, so
Yeah.
I need to get myself together.
I don't post 4 times a day.
Yeah,
But sometimes
I mean,
I don't take my own advice. I would say nigga wear a condom, but I don't. So
definitely.
So I don't
wear a
take my own
condom,
advice,
man.
but I'm just saying you should post 4 times a day if you want to grow.
Yeah, for sure. There it is. So, this the part of the show where I ask you like, what's your laugh away from home? And what I mean by that is, like, what's your joy in the battlefield, or what's your thing that keeps you comfortable when you're uncomfortable?
I like watching skateboard bloopers.
Like
So,
people busting
like,
their ass.
Yeah. I like watching skateboard bloopers. It's the funniest shit you can ever watch.
Yeah.
Like, if you just got some time on your hands and you want to watch some funny shit, just Google skateboard bloopers and just watch that shit.
Yeah.
I swear, like, whatever mood you in, you'll be in a better mood, or you'll forget about it, whatever it is. Like,
Facts.
you know, so, like,
I'm gonna try that.
skateboard bloopers, man, I'm telling you, bro.
In what ways has comedy changed your life?
Comedy isn't for the changing of my life. It's for the changing of other people's life who's watching my comedy. The people that's watching my comedy, I want to change their lives. There's people out there that are going through stuff. You know, they're fighting depression, anxiety, all these things. You know, they're dealing with death that they had in their families. And you know, some of them have even been suicidal, and they're dealing with mental health issues. But when they watch videos from me and other funny creators, it heals them. Laughter's a healer.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but for real though.
Feel me? So like, I'm a doctor, so I'm changing lives. It's not about how something changed my life, cause me being who I am is who I am. Comedian's only a title. Feel me? They give you a title, say you're a comedian, cause that's what they came with, a term for people who are funny, who are different and funny, weird and funny. We all weird and funny, cause we look at everything from a different view. Especially when you do stand up, when you do stand up, you're going against the opposite way of everybody, but you're still making it funny and relatable to them, the shit they're already thinking anyway.
Facts.
So, you know, we're doctors, man.
So depressions and anxieties are in everyone, like you were saying. Like, what are some of the signs of depression and anxiety, like, in you, like, or can you even tell when it's coming? Like,
for me, we'll start with anxiety. Anxiety. The only time anxiety really hits me is like when I got a lot of shit to do and I'm not getting it done because I'm, you know.
So what's a sign that you're feeling
maybe,
anxiety?
Huh?
Like, what's a sign that you're starting to feel anxiety?
I'm about to cut somebody out.
Like agitation and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm about to cut somebody out. I'm about to cuss you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to cut somebody. It's whoever around me really cussed out. It could be a dog, a kid. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that drove past me, a Waymo, whatever, nigga. I just got into an argument with a Waymo the other day, nigga. You know what a Waymo is?
Yeah, them
little cars.
People with nobody driving.
Motherfucker ain't even driving, nigga. Nobody even in the car.
Yeah,
nigga.
it's just you.
I was ready to, boy. I got road rage. I didn't know I had road rage till then, but it's all good.
So you said like how you anxieties, you get agitated a little bit. Like, what's some signs of depression when you feeling depression? Like,
damn, man, y'all getting deep over here. Nigga, like, he a therapist.
I mean, if that's what you need, you gotta.
No, I'm
get
talking
it out,
shit.
bro.
I'm talking shit. Let me talk my shit. We on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so depression. How I feel when I feel like depression. Like, how do I feel? How does depression feel?
Like for me, like
days
on, like days.
Depression feels like a girl that you wanna fuck, but she don't wanna fuck you, and she tell you no, she don't wanna fuck you every minute. She just keep calling your phone saying hello, I don't wanna fuck you, and then hang up.
All right, so what are the signs of that? Like, how do you know when you're experiencing that feeling? Like, what are you heavy? Are you like what?
Like you like feel it in your chest? Like,
yeah, okay.
She, you know what I'm saying? Cause if she feel it in your chest, like right here.
So you feel it's
like
almost like feeling
circle.
denied.
Yeah, it'd be like your chakra, whatever chakra be right here. Like that chakra feel
Heart chakra.
like it feel like the heart chakra. I forget the name of it, but it's a chakra right here, and you can feel that mug right here, and it's be like it just kind of feel like something missing, like it's just down, like an energy, like choo 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 choo. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you need to get a battery and put in you or something. Like,
so what do you do to cope with when you feeling anxieties or depression, being that you got to be in the public eye by creating content and pushing shit out and constantly like being a doctor for people like you said?
Oh yeah, man, I just video games, sex,
video games, sex.
I like cooking food, I like to cook.
Yeah, that's a good stress relief. Like I tell a lot of men, like learn how to cook, bro. Not just for the fact that women will stay with you longer, but for the fact that like it's therapeutic, man. Like
it's therapeutic for sure.
Cooking is definitely an art, and once you start to mix flavors and mix textures and mix it becomes a thing. Like
right now, I play video games and cook. That's my go-to.
Rate therapy 1 through 10 on a scale of necessity.
A necessity?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think necessities are needs.
Right, that's why I said it.
So I think if somebody wants to go to therapy, they should want to. Not even though they need to. I think you should want to first.
Right, but I'm saying like.
So I'm gonna say 0.
On a scale of necessity in your life, like man. So you saying you don't
for me?
Yeah, like
necessity.
What would you rate? Therapy on a scale of necessity.
Well, for me, therapy is getting on stage.
Right.
That's a therapy for me.
Yeah, it's different forms of therapy. So I ain't saying just talking to someone either.
If that's going to be considered my therapy, then it needs to be considered. It needs to be ranked at a 10, like all the way, because that's the most important.
Right.
Because I have a job to do, and my job is to go out there and heal people.
Mm-hmm.
Through laughter.
Yeah.
And sometimes it comes at the expense of my pain.
Mm-hmm.
My depression, my anxiety,
right.
my mental awareness, my spiritual journey.
Yeah,
it comes at the expense of those things.
Right.
So,
he just said so. I thought you was about to say something else.
Something smart, right?
Facts. Being okay, so you said you were rated a 10. Is there something other than comedy that you would like to is there something other than comedy that feels like therapy for you? So like for me, comedy's therapy, right? But cooking is therapy for me. I like to paint. Like bowling is my bet.
Acting,
yeah, like acting, like because you say you've done some commercials and shit, right?
Yeah, I just did a TV show.
Hey,
that's gonna be on Amazon Prime.
What's the name of it?
Can I even say it? I think it's Dying for a Living. I think
Okay,
it's Dying for a Living.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on Amazon Prime. I don't know the date. They're still working on the other episodes.
Yeah, but that's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to the TV show, Red Boy actor. You know what I'm saying?
It's therapy, man, because like you get to like play characters and like get into a character. And when I get into a character, man, I gotta tap in all the way. I gotta really act like that character. I really have to be that character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's something about you that other people would feel like is a weakness, but for you, it's a strength?
For me, a weakness.
Like to somebody who don't know how to use it, it would be a weakness.
Maybe I don't mind my business.
You don't mind your business?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being that you do walk up on motherfuckers for content.
Yeah, I stay in everybody's business. I be in everybody's business, bro. I want to know what's going on with everybody, bro. People be like, man, why you want to be in everybody's business? You can just worry about your business. Like, no, other people's business is better. Like, this is good. This is tea right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Oh man.
I'm very nosy. Very nosy, man.
So I had a question about that later on, but I'm gonna just go ahead and ask you now. Like, has there ever been a time like during your viral videos where like you had something happen or they encountered with something that you really couldn't post?
Something I couldn't post because of my videos?
Like, has there ever been an interaction or something like that you've encountered walking up on somebody and it was just something that you couldn't post? Like, maybe it ain't gotta necessarily be a conflict, but like, has there been anything that has happened? Because, you know, that shit is not like, it's a skill to just be able to walk up on somebody.
There was something one time, man. I mean, one time I had pranked this rapper, famous rapper. I can't even say his name. Because it's incrimination.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to get incrimination with the rappers because then they be cool with GDs and BDs and LDs, nigga. And DLs, nigga.
LDs and DLs.
They be down with them.
Yeah.
The DL lords, nigga. You don't want to get in trouble with DL lords, nigga. They'll hold you down, nigga.
For sure.
You don't want it to happen, cuz I'm trying to tell you.
So what happened?
But nah, man, to this rapper, I pranked this rapper, and man, this dude had a cup full of lean, and he on probation. You know what I'm saying? He on probation, bro. Like, he literally on probation.
Oh, but your video viral as hell.
And the video, no, I literally didn't post it.
Oh.
Cause I seen it. Before I posted, I seen him trying to hide the cup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it had this shit in there, bro. You could see it. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I can't post this.
Yeah.
Cause if I post this, everybody know this man was on probation because it was all over the internet. Like, you know, nigga. So doing this for clout.
It's crazy.
You know, because if I'd have posted that, it would have went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody be like, why did he have that? He ain't supposed to have that.
Yeah.
Because everybody know everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't the only nosy person in the world. Like, I just like it. I just like being nosy. But this person, this rapper, everybody know he was in trouble. He wasn't supposed to have that shit. And he had it. And I couldn't even post it.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not posting this.
But he was thankful though. Y'all ain't had no problems in that.
Huh?
He was cool. He was chilling.
Man, I don't think he even realized that. He probably was like, I ain't talked to that man. So he probably like, I did that because, you know, I knew that how much trouble he can get in for me doing that.
You was like, fuck it.
And just for a viral moment.
Yeah.
and a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? Some dollars. And then like, nah, man, I wasn't doing that. I couldn't do it.
What was your favorite person to walk up on?
Shoes. Amber Rose.
Ooh. Got
to press up against them titties.
Oh my God.
Bruh. That's the one I can think of right now.
Okay. So how is dating like with you being so viral? Cause you got a girlfriend right now, right?
Yeah. I keep one.
Yeah. So how is that going? Like, how's dating?
Well, basically, man, you gotta just like, I don't know, you gotta just find you one that like girls too or something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's one way
what you gotta do. You gotta find a girl like girls.
So you in a poly situation?
I ain't in a poly situation. I don't even want to be in a poly situation. We probably want you to go home in the morning You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want a motherfucker sit up here and lay up with you too. Like, you got to go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You believe
ain't
in
no
marriage?
room in the bed. It's down there in the room bed for me and her. I want a third person in that motherfucker.
You never know.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
believe in marriage?
Yeah, I believe in marriage.
You want to be married?
Yeah, I would like to be married. Yeah.
For sure. You think the one you got now is gonna be like the end all? You say you got girlfriends.
Man, well.
You said,
I mean,
well, nah, you don't got
well,
girlfriends. You said you keep
no,
one.
don't have a girlfriend. I said I just keep a girlfriend.
Yeah,
like,
you don't.
if I don't have a girlfriend,
You're not a player.
then-
You a lover boy.
Yeah.
Type
See, what I this is how I do. If I got a girl, I have a girlfriend, and we break up, then we go out scouting for the
You
next
get another one.
girlfriend. So we might run through 20 and find one. Feel me? Then you find the one. You run
20
through
to
20
one.
of them. Like, man,
20v1.
let's be honest. Sometimes you gotta run through 20 girls to find that one.
Pop the balloon, bro.
For real, you gotta have 20 experiences, bro. Like nigga, like women, they different, you know. But men, I feel like
How many do they need?
they probably need like, I don't know, man. Women, they just need a few, probably a few,
What is a few? 3?
maybe 3 or 4,
3 or 4 to 20?
3 or 4 to 20, nigga. We need 20.
3 or 4 to 20.
Women need 20.
Easy.
I'll just get real, bro. You need 20 women, bro. You gotta hit 20 women just to find that one.
Oh my God.
So nigga, that's every time, bro. Like if
Yeah.
you break up with a girl, you gotta go through 20 women to find that one. And it don't even mean you gotta hit 20 women. Like you probably don't have to hit 20 women.
You gotta
You know what I'm
experience
saying?
20.
You probably gotta just experience 20 girls, like just, texting and stuff like that, and
Texting, maybe going
going
out
on
to eat.
date and stuff like that,
Yeah.
man. Cause
How many of the 20 do you have sex with?
I mean, many as the 20 you can, shit.
I'm just trying to get the young niggas
Many
game.
as 20 if you can. If you can fuck all 20 of them, fuck all 20 of them.
Oh man.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can, nigga, like
So what's your love language?
touching,
Yeah. Most men, I guess, would say that for sure.
touching. I like gifts. I do like gifts.
Yeah.
I would say words of affirmation.
All of them, basically.
Words of affirmation to be the second one. Gifts would probably be last because, like, I'm more of a like. When it come to gifts, it's not about how much the gift costs. It's about like
The thought.
thought of it, like thinking like, oh nigga, I know you needed that.
Yeah.
You know
Or
what I'm
you
saying? Like,
got
I
me
hope
my
I get a
favorite.
I hope I get a barbecue grill for Valentine's Day. Yeah, it's only like two. It's like $229. You get it from Lowe's. But if you get it from Home Depot, it's $250.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you gonna air this episode?
It's gonna be after Valentine's Day.
Well then.
I'll give you the clip though.
No, I'm gonna say if I can get that clip now,
Yeah, I'll give you the clip.
so I can put it on the internet.
Yeah, that'll
So
be
she
the clip.
can see it.
That'll be the clip I post with.
And then
us.
when she see it, then I can be like, yeah,
I
that's
got-
what I want.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Told
yeah.
you.
I'm your wingman, man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, cause Gerald will DM you and say, "Hey, bro, block that bitch." I was like, "What the fuck, this nigga?" I was like worried about. I'm like, "What's going on?" He like, "Nah, yeah, just block that bitch, bro." I seen her on your. I seen you liked your picture, or you said something. I was like, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck's going on." He said, "Block the bitch, bro." I kept trying to explain, "Block the bitch, bro. I don't care. Block the bitch."
Right.
I love blocking people though, so I ain't mind. It was cool.
I like blocking people too. My favorite time to block people is when they type and the little dots be right there.
Yeah,
coming,
in
and
the
you hit that
mid
block,
conversation.
pow!
Yeah.
And then they send that long ass message and they just say they don't even say delivered on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I block right
Like,
after a cliffhanger.
That's
Right.
that's my favorite time to block.
I block right after a cliffhanger. Like,
And then this what you do then. I got so cold at this. This is what I do now. Like I block them. I say something. They start typing. It say typing. Then I block them. And then I wait a second. Then I unblock them.
And
And then
say
I say
something
some
else.
other bullshit. And then
And block
re-block them again and shit. And keep doing it until they block you. And they never get a word in. Nigga, you don't know what they said. Nigga, on 3 lines. Nigga, I ain't even see none of that shit.
Man. I just send that little voice message. I sent one last little voice message. Hey, I'm sending this so you can hear the tone of my voice because honestly, I'm over it all.
Yeah. I block a lot of people, man.
Block. For real.
I block a lot of people. Anybody negative, I block them, man. People be on the internet talking bad about women, you gonna get blocked by me.
Yeah.
If you on the internet talking bad about men, you gonna get blocked by me.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't do all that.
Yeah, we gotta come together and show love, man. People don't realize you can do a lot more with
sexist
love.
stuff.
Yeah. He said he only want video games and sex, man, and an occasional extra partner. Like even though you all over social media and you basically like the voice, what's it like transitioning to being in front of the camera? Like, what's the process of you showing people who you are now? Because I know it's different a little bit when you are so people know your videos. Like, you know, like even when I had you come for my comedy class, shout out to the comedy courses, we bringing those back. You already know the vibes. But
well, I think when it come to my face, I think it was what's the word I'm looking for? I think it was like almost at a disadvantage for me versus all the other creators out there.
Yeah.
And like no disrespect to anybody, but like all these videos I did when I pranked these celebrities, and like a lot of videos I've done have went viral, like very very viral, like a lot of views, like they on all these outlets, all these blogs picking up this shit. You can Google each and every incident I have these people, and they're all over on blogs, but nobody knew what I looked like.
Yeah.
So only people knew I looked like people who really followed me and went to go look at it. So people had no face to connect with, because people connect with faces a lot. Mm-hmm. So you had no face to connect with. So I feel like I was at a disadvantage with that, because I feel like my following should be larger than what it is because of the amount of views, the amount of viralness, and just the content in general.
Yeah. But
there's no face to connect with it, and there's also, I've even been in the car with Uber driver, and the motherfucker said, he started asking me what I do. I told him what I do. He's like, oh yeah, that's funny as hell. He said, you ever heard this one dude? And he started describing the prank, and I was like, that's me. And he's like, oh yeah, y'all the same dude? I said, yeah, it was the same dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even know that these pranks and these videos was the same person. Uh-huh. So that's something that could be dealt with as well, that I know I've dealt with. So I'm like, okay, I gotta start putting myself in front of the camera more, so that when people walk up, they see me like, oh, that's Gerald Houston. Because there's people that, where I be out in public, start talking, somebody will turn around, I recognize your voice.
So like, what does that content look like for you being in front of the camera? Like, what's that content look like? Because I seen you posted a video doing the promo for the little shoe spot or the boutique or whatever, where they kind of did your joke to you.
Yeah, so, I mean, with nothing, I wouldn't do that continuously. That's just something I did for promo. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I've been working on some dating shows here lately, and just trying to do like mini series and stuff like that or whatever. Okay. And just do more family oriented content, like content on my daughter and stuff like that. So that's just my family, and so when I do this content, I want to just like be more in front of the camera, cause I just want to show the world a different side of me over this next year, and here going with my career, because everybody look at me like I'm some crazy nigga that just run up on people and just grab people. You know what I'm saying? And like, nigga, you might be a little bit somewhat right about that. I might be a little crazy, might be a little off, but I still have a different side of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a family man. You feel me?
Facts.
Like, so I'm still a stand-up comedian. I still do other things than just a nigga that just this crazy nigga. Oh, he crazy, he funny, he crazy as hell. Nigga, walk up people like that. We had to show the world that we're more than that, because like I got 7 million followers across all platforms, and I've only showed the world 1% of my talent. So I only need to show them 9 more, because show business is only about 10% talent, 90% business. So right. I only need to show them another 9%. So when we show them another 9% of this talent, then where are we gonna go from here? Right. So if we made it that far off the 9%, then I'm thinking we have the potential to become one of the next comedians to, really, we're talking like, 30, 40, 50 million followers.
Yeah.
So we just gotta just break that plane.
Right. No bullshit.
We gotta cross over too, man, because our culture is cool, but we need to go to the other cultures and cross over
everybody
and get everybody, man. So that's what we aiming for right now.
So what projects you got boiling up for 2025? I heard you talk about the dating shows. Like, is that the main focus right now?
But yeah, I got a dating show dropping this year.
Yeah. What's that?
I can't say the name of it. Okay. Yeah, I can't say the name of it. But I have a dating show coming out this year, produced by a very, very good producer.
Dope.
I don't know if I can even say.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, he got a dating show coming out.
Yeah, dating show coming out. I can't say too much about that.
Slide on over there.
Yeah.
If you could put a play together right now with one male and one female in the industry in general, who would it be with?
One play?
Like a play together, like not like an actual play, like
a play. Yeah, like a Tyler Perry play.
No, like I'm saying, like put together a plan, like a business plan, or like a move, an idea, a movie, a project.
A movie together.
Yeah, we could say movie.
A movie idea.
Okay, yeah, we could go with movie. One male, one female.
One man, one female. I can collab with this movie. So, see, this question. See, I know about this question to be like more detailed because, like, what is this person doing? What do I have them doing? You just starring in this movie?
Yeah, it's just whoever. Like right now, if they was like, "Oh, I need you to pick two people and come up with an idea," we're gonna go with whatever. Boom, just give me the idea and the two people. This is just a creative process right now. It ain't no right or wrong answer.
Oh, okay.
What comes to mind?
So whoever people come. Okay, so, I got the male. I'm bouncing between these two people right here. Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep those two, right? I got two male. Okay, bet. Women. Okay, let me get my women together. Here, hold that one up. So, no, not her. Oh.
Yeah. Who?
Oh, yeah, boy. No, hold on. This gotta be. Okay. Let's see. All right, I got it.
Okay, so what were the two males that you?
Either I'm gonna say Samuel L. Jackson.
Smart.
Yeah. I was going with either Morgan Freeman or Samuel, but I went with Sam.
Yeah, that would have been my one.
I went with Sam. Yeah, Sam Jackson, and then the girl got to be Kerry Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good movie, right?
Yeah. Nah, but for real. Yeah, because I didn't even think about her, but when you said it,
Jackson, bro, like,
come on now, come on.
I had to go through my deck on that one.
Yeah, who's your favorite person that you've been able to work with in the industry?
My favorite person I had to work with in the industry?
Yeah. Or who's somebody that you can't believe you got to work with?
Somebody that I can't believe I got to work with? Nobody. I don't know anybody. Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, I haven't worked with anybody. I'm like, wow, I haven't been wild yet.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
We still waiting on that.
Yeah,
who would you be wild to work with? Sam?
Yeah, probably somebody like Sam Jackson, maybe.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, I could see myself being wild. Like, damn, with Samuel Jackson, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thanks.
I haven't, because a lot of people that I've celebrities, I pranked them, so I've seen
how they living,
a negative side of them for the most part. Like, oh man, what you doing?
Right, yeah.
So like, just like when I pranked DC, he was pissed the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the side that we know of him. So,
yeah.
I've seen people's bad sides. So,
you talking about DC Young Fly?
Yeah. I pranked him. He was very upset. Like, he was not.
What'd you do? You just called him something else.
Yeah, I called him Chris Tucker.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, it's Chris Tucker. He's like, hold up, man. He's like, oh, ain't not a Chris Tucker. He was mad, bro.
Man, this motherfucker.
Yeah, he was hot, bro. He was He was hot. He was mad. Like he was pissed the fuck off. Like he was ready to fight about that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't taking no that as a joke.
Did you post it?
I posted it. Yeah. He said he didn't. He said he never seen my videos before.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Yeah. I don't believe that, but
nah, they out there. Your videos out there, bro. I
don't believe that.
I seen them before. Bro.
I didn't believe that, but nigga, yeah, cool.
Man.
Like whatever.
I met him for the first time 13 times.
Like
so.
nigga, you never seen a video before, nigga. Like,
but shout out to that black man doing his thing and getting through the comedy. You know the way he getting through the comedy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to perform and worst place to perform?
Oh, my favorite place to perform is Phoenix, Arizona. Stand up live.
I still haven't.
Stand up live, Phoenix, Arizona.
You got connects? You trying to play?
Well, I'm actually. They got me at the mic drop now, so I don't know if I'm gonna.
Oh, what's the mic drop?
I don't even know that. I was on tour when I did the Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't even know who the connect is with them, but I'm doing the mic drop in Phoenix.
When you going out there?
I think that's 8/15, 8/16. Yeah, August. So, yeah.
Let me know if you need a host.
Oh yeah, I'm always gonna need something going around, something. So, yeah, I'm starting this tour with a funny salesman, Kenny Brooks.
Oh yeah, the nigga that real
jokes for sale comedy tour. Yeah.
Got the Gap and shit. Tall.
Yeah.
I met him out in Atlanta with Quick from Uptown.
Yeah, he a cool dude. One of the most solid people I met in this industry.
Y'all pranks kind of the same, not the same, but
he
like
don't really do pranks. His shit is classified more as skits because he go up to him and say, hey, y'all, can we shoot this video?
He's selling something. Yeah.
He you know what I'm saying? So like he going up to him and selling something, or you know, it's not a
your shit real raw reaction.
They be inviting when he does it. They're more inviting, like, oh yeah, come on, let's yeah. You know, so they know they about to get called a name. Like they about to like you might get called a name like nigga, like we call Flavor Flav, Lil Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Like we calling people the names like.
What's your what's the name of the tour? Good Cop, Bad Cop?
No, jokes for sale.
Jokes for sale. Oh, okay. I fuck with that. That's hard.
Yeah,
that's hard. Jokes for sale. Shout out to Jokes for Sale, man. It's coming to the city.
Yeah, comedy tour, man. We going to a few cities.
What's your top 5 comics?
My top 5 comedians, man, that's hard because there's so many great comedians. But we can just start with.
We can go with errors too. Like
we can go Chappelle.
Okay.
Pryor. Carlin. Bill Burr.
He's hilarious.
Patrice O'Neal
is hilarious.
Yeah, so
facts. Okay, so
that's my top 5 right now. It might somebody might get kicked out one day and add somebody in or something. I don't know.
What's your top 3 world inspirations? Like it could be anybody from rappers to presidents to the homeless man down the street. To
top 3 inspirations.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's man, what inspires me? Goodness gracious. I would say my biggest inspiration is failing. I don't want to fail. You know, I'm not where I want to be at in my career. You know, I sometimes self-hate myself.
Self-deprecate?
Yeah. I like to say hate because it's, you know, that's so many syllables. But I sometimes self-hate myself and be like, you got to do something until I make myself do something.
Yeah.
You know.
So you give yourself tough love.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I got 7 million followers. This ain't shit. This niggas out here, we ain't shit.
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing, bro.
Nigga,
I'm just an average nigga on the internet, bro.
I got 30,000 followers and I think I'm shit. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, 30. This don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need more.
Facts. No bullshit.
So we gotta figure out how to get more.
If you could give advice to your younger self, what would you say?
My kids might see this, so I would just say, you know, I would have just probably like, at what age?
I'm sorry, bro. You made that so dramatic. Like,
What age?
It don't matter, bro. Pick whatever's comfortable for you.
Like
You
3?
You gave me so much anxiety just now.
No, I'm saying like, what age am I telling myself?
Just a younger you, bro.
What
like,
age younger than me? Like,
I don't know how.
I was
old are
younger
you?
last year.
How old are you right now?
Right now, what? I'm 36.
36. So
I'll be 36.
Let's talk to her.
Well, I'm about to be
let's
36.
talk to a 15-year-old you and a 25-year-old you.
So what would I say to 15-year-old me?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to the NBA.
What would you say to 25?
You should probably start writing jokes.
You should probably start writing jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, but there it is. And if you had
25-year-old me,
yeah,
you're not gonna be a rapper. You might want to write some jokes.
you might want to write some jokes. Okay, so the advice is go write some shit. Give me 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie.
I'm gonna
You gotta guess the lie.
I'm gonna guess the lie. I'm gonna clutch at this.
You clutch at this. Okay. All right. So let's see here. See, this game is kind of easy
Because you just lied to me.
because people. You know what I'm saying, when they just like, it's kind of easy because like when they always say something off, like I wear a size 12 shoe.
That's why you smarter than that.
As soon as you say size 12 shoe, they be like, nigga, you don't wear a size 12 shoe because the way
might,
you
though.
said it.
I wear 11 and a half.
Okay. All right. So, I won $5
I hate you.
from Tony for getting this girl phone number.
Who is Tony?
You talking about, you tell the truth, right? I got paid $5 by Tony to get this girl's phone number.
And it was his girl.
No, not this girl, just a random girl. He was like, which one y'all gonna get her number? I'll give you $5. I just snatched the money out, went and got her number.
Oh, okay, man.
Yeah. I graduated high school at 16 years old. And I drink iced coffee every day.
I don't think you drink iced coffee every day.
I do. Not drink iced coffee every day. You see how iced coffee just didn't come out as a lie?
I mean, I just know you smart. So the one most people would have picked the 16-year-old graduation, but I'm like, he's smart.
Yeah, I try to throw you off with that because like,
Nah.
you got 16. Like, how you do that? Nigga?
I think you might have told me something about that before, but
Yeah, high school at 16, man.
you was so mad that I got that shit right. You was like, I
Nah.
do drink. You was such an honest man, though. I appreciate that.
No.
All right, so pick one: cry or shit talk. This the end of the podcast too.
Cry or shit talk?
Pick one.
Shit talk.
Shit talk. So boom, I need you to shit talk your biggest hater or shit talk yourself in a motivational way. So you
William Stevens.
Ooh,
William Stevens.
William Stevens.
Man, I'm tired of you fucking trolling me. But my mama tell me every day to block you. And I say I'm not gonna block him. He comment on every post.
Every post.
He comments on every single post.
William Stevens.
Since the beginning of my career, he's been at every single post. William Stevens. He has no pictures on his page. I don't know what he looks like or anything, man.
It might be.
But William
ex.
Stevens, bro, if you out there, bro, DM me your phone number. I'm gonna give you tickets to the comedy show. And I'm gonna send you tickets front row.
Gonna get his ass.
You
gonna get him.
I'm gonna get him really bad. But like he be on the internet like trolling every day, bro. Like he's a legitimate troll. But at the end of the day, he's paying me because I get paid for your
Facts.
engagement.
And people looking at them comments like, what the fuck they got?
But William Stevens is my biggest hater, bro. He comments on everything I ever post. Like,
this is merch. Worldwide Hugo shirts, man. Gerald,
because I don't really like talking shit to people, bro. Like, I don't want to start no. There's several people in the industry I can start beef with because they did fucked up things to me. But I won't start any beef with anybody.
No beefs, man. We pushing positivity in 2025. We pushing, big moves. We pushing real business.
And not fucked up things like no Diddy shit. So no nobody don't put. No, I'm saying like don't, because if I say that and people they clip that little clip out and be like, he said people in the industry did fucked up things to him, like they touched him. Ain't nobody touched me, nigga.
Ain't nobody getting touched, man. Ain't nobody getting touched. But we do got some merch that's gonna touch your body. What size shirt you wear?
Ain't touched my body, bro.
Man, what size shirt you wear?
That shit sounded.
This ain't your size, but what size?
Definitely not my size.
I know that. This is small. This is just for the table.
Extra large, bro.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, I got an extra large for you. But I'll make sure I give everybody that come on the show some merch when they leave and whatnot. And this has been another crazy episode of Laugh Away From Home, man. I had a special guest, Gerald Houston, superstar comic, superstar content creator, superstar dad, family man. He's more than what he seems. The guy behind the motherfucking voice of the internet.
What's my laugh from home, bro? Laugh away from home. What's my laugh away from home?
What's your laugh away from home?
Yeah, do you remember?
Yeah, his laugh away from home is watching skateboard bloopers. Make sure y'all look that shit up. I pay attention to the people that come to my podcast.
Right.
Fuck with that.
Yeah, bro. Watch that shit for real.
I will, though, for real.
I'm telling you,
I'ma
though,
watch
that
that
shit
shit,
true,
man.
bro. That
Oh.
shit be so funny.
And I always forget to tell y'all my slogan. You going through shit, but it's already all right.